So it's come to my attention that the two main quests we have right now are contact the mages in Redcliffe and contact the Templars wherever the hell the Templars are. That makes me worried. That makes me think that if I start this main quest, I'm funneled down a path which will maybe cut off any side missions for the Templars prior to this. And that, I don't want to do that yet. I'm worried that entering Redcliffe, or maybe I've already done it by just starting this and going here, but I doubt it. I don't want to finish this before I have done other things. I don't know. I don't want to miss things, you know? I'm a completion-y boy, and I'm worried that going into Redcliffe right now is going to fuck things. I know I literally just said I'm going to come here and finally do some main quest and everything, but I don't think we will. I'm sorry, and I know that I don't do nearly enough main quests. It's probably killing the balance and everything, but I think what we're going to do instead is first off return to Haven, do some war table things, and maybe even talk to Blackwall. But after that, I'm going to go to the Storm Coast and maybe meet our little dude. What's his name? Raging Bull? Or Iron Bull or something? Raging Bull. I don't think it's... Yeah, it's Iron Bull. There we go. As I so very desperately want a Qunari in our team. At least as an advisor, at least hanging around in Haven. But if he could be on our actual team, that sounds amazing. Because he is in Inner Circle. And I've got hope. But for now, let's return to Haven and do some war quest. War quest? Jesus. Do some war table bullshit. Because I know there were a lot of rewards that I just didn't claim. Even though they probably finished like 2 minutes before we even left Haven. I was just like, we've been in Haven way too long. Can I go and actually kill some things now? There we go. Well, now we're going to put a little bit of a break on the killing things front and actually do something for the Inquisition. I don't think all those dead goats are going to benefit us all that much in the long run, you know. And that bear, I don't think he was going to turn out to be the final boss. I think we were pretty much safe from that bear unless we pissed him the hell off like we did. So, yeah, let's do something useful for once, shall we? It takes so long to return to Haven. Or just change areas in general. Like, even that little dungeon that we went into with the Carter, that took fucking forever to load. You're on a very, very powerful PC. You're even on my SSD. And you're taking this long? That's not healthy, Inquisition. I imagine it's probably because of the fuckloads of mods that I put in. Apparently visual mods boost up the loading times to almost unplayable levels. So I'm glad that hasn't happened to me. But it's still kinda annoying. Alright, we'll go to the war table first. Actually, no we won't. No we won't. Where is Blackwall? Is he even just hanging out? Is he... Where are you? It's a new mission. Oh, Blackwall's got a fucking companion quest for me. Hell yeah, man. Let's fucking go. Actually, let me see if I've got enough silk to finally do this. I don't know if I've been finding silk. I have indeed not been finding silk. And I don't think silk is all that practical for making our fucking armor anyway. You know, maybe for mages. Who knows? Maybe it's a big old magical cloth. Nah, you never have anything new, do you? One more dialogue. But then again, Andromeda also seemed to have way less companion dialogue than the original trilogy did. So maybe that's just a trend with modern Bioware titles. Oh yeah, I wonder if Dennett is actually here. He is! There he is!
Ah, you noble boys never change.
Can we talk?
Feels good to be back.
Fuck yes!
And lucky you have me. In lesser hands, you'd be in trouble. Haven can't support the mounts you need, but I can.
How are the horses?
How are your charges? Well supplied?
Haven is groaning under the weight. It wasn't built for this, but we'll make it serve.
Any news, my friend?
Heard anything worth noting?
Too busy to hear things, and that's how I like it.
Alright then, see you later, buddy.
Well.
Make her be with you.
Why, thank you. Alright, where does Blackwall actually hang out? He just hangs out with the blacksmiths? Everything black goes in, I don't know. No, brain. Come on, that's not what I meant. Blackwall, just scrub that out of existence. Let's keep going.
So much easier to ignore when it's far away.
It is not far away enough, my friend.
And to actually walk out of it. To be that close.
I was lucky.
If I hadn't been saved by Inquisition soldiers, I don't know what would have happened.
Inquisition soldiers? That's not what I've heard.
What have you
I have to
heard?
admit, I thought you'd be...
Taller?
Human.
Oh.
Yes.
I don't blame you.
That's not surprising. Humans are everywhere. It's expected.
It was a foolish thought. Should have known better than to say anything. It's what you do and how you do it that's important. Just one question then. How do you think you fit in with all this?
Some worship me, and it gets me off. No, I want peace.
I just want to help stop the war. Try to put things back in order.
A worthy goal, one I'm happy to support. For me,
Wow,
I'll be
it's gonna be
satisfied
easy to
so
make
long
you
as we
approve,
find the
isn't it?
bastards that killed the Divine. They owe us some answers.
Except when I start killing without question. That's probably gonna cause some problem. I thought you had a mission for me, buddy. Come on.
I've heard rumors of abandoned warden camps all over these parts.
All right, here we
If we have
go.
time, I'd like to take a look. See if there's anything we can salvage.
Warden gear sounds very, very sexy. I am down. Tell me about the wardens, my friend.
Let's talk about the Grey Wardens. You must know a lot about them.
The wardens. I'm afraid we're less excited.
He's lying. He's lying really, really hard. What do wardens
The
do?
Blight's been over for 10 years.
Oh, I would actually like to know
Wardens
this.
do when the world's not ending.
I know what Firion was doing, but not regular wardens,
Just
who are
because
slightly
we
less
kill
cool.
so many in Ferelden doesn't mean they're gone. And the world is not so peaceful that there's no
God,
use
you're
for
so
good men
quiet.
with swords. Sometimes you have to figure out for yourself what the pledge to protect others really means. It's not always about just archdemons and blights.
So what was your role during the Blight, my friend?
Where were you during the Blight?
I was in Ferelden, on my own, like always.
The way you like it, huh?
Finally killed my fair share of Darkspawn too.
Well, I want to know more about you, dude. You don't... It's not that you don't seem interesting, it's that you're holding back. You are so much more interesting than you are letting on. You're a badass, and I want to find out just why you're a badass. Why were you traveling alone?
You haven't had contact with other wardens for a while. Why were you on your own?
It's what I've always done. Recruitment only requires one man. Besides, I've always been a loner. Works best for everyone that way.
Which is why you're hanging out in literally the loudest part of Haven, around as many, like literally the most cramped space outside of the tavern. It makes sense, buddy. Makes sense. Enjoy being alone? Where have the wardens gone?
So you have no idea where the rest of the wardens are?
Do you find that odd? The Blight is over. We don't need an organised force. And orders don't change much from day to day. For the last 1,000 years or so, it's been just find Darkspawn, kill them, repeat as
It's
necessary.
not true! That is not true! You are fucking over all the fucking work you put into Origins and just retconning it because of this random man just bullshitting at you. The same happened with Red
Let's
Jenny.
continue this at another time.
As you wish.
They're making all their factions as one note as possible, and I don't know why. Alright, let's talk about you, my friend.
I want to hear more about you.
Compared to yours, my life will seem dull indeed.
You're the coolest faction in the entire world. In the entire Dragon Age universe. You shut the fuck up, little boy. I don't approve. Even that beard must contain so many goddamn stories. Just that one little part of you. Tell me of your beard. Where are you from?
Your name Blackwall doesn't sound Orlesian. Marcher then? Ferelden?
I was from the Free Marchers originally. Markham.
Markham is getting a lot of
Ago. Another life.
words about it lately. I wonder if that's going to end up being kind of important. A lot of people are from Markham. A lot of people have done shit in Markham. So you do have a past.
I hear that many wardens were once criminals.
You're right. When you join, your past is forgotten, so let's leave it that way.
Tell me things about you. You have the coolest goddamn voice. You're such a badass. You fight like hell. And this is what they wanted to do with you. Just ways to avoid actually writing your character. I do hope we get to learn more about you as we become more friends. It makes sense that a warden would be stoic and just, you know, leave the emotional shit somewhere else. Firion and Alistair were exceptions in that, right? For at least from what we've seen. So, God, I don't know. But we know the wardens did so much more. The wardens we saw in Legacy. The wardens we saw at Warden's Keep in Origins. You know... you guys suck. What have they done in Inquisition, man? You weren't always a warden, huh?
What did you do before you became a warden?
I A soldier, a nobody trained to wield a sword and follow orders. I grew weary of fighting other men's wars.
But I thought you were a goddamn criminal. Yes, war criminal, possibly.
Becoming a Grey Warden was the first time I felt like I mattered. The life I led before seems hollow in comparison. Perhaps one day it will fade away.
So why'd you become a warden? He basically just said he hated his goddamn existence. That's a pretty good reason.
Why did you join the Wardens?
Because they remember honor and sacrifice. Words that have little meaning to the rest of us. Because they lay down their lives for those they have sworn to protect. We all need to believe there are such men in the world. I needed to believe I could be one of them.
Follow that up with a, never mind.
We can continue this discussion at another time.
Very well.
I guess maybe that's how it works, like eventually, where are you going? Oh, maybe he doesn't just belong in the blacksmithing area, I guess. What a horrible angle to have a conversation. Fantastic. Thoughts on the Inquisition
What
so
do you think
far?
of the Inquisition?
I expected more men, better equipment. You
Surprise!
may have Andraste's favor, but wars are won by men, soldiers.
Why war at all? Well, wars are won in many ways, they are. They can be won by, you know, espionage. In fact, that is probably how you do the most damage. Isn't it, Leliana? I'm sure you're listening, you psycho. Why war at all? He seems to like peace, so...
Avoiding war altogether would be ideal.
True enough. Still, it never hurts to be prepared. One thing I will say about your men. They're passionate, devoted. You inspire them.
Do they?
Build on
Darawen
that
seems like the
foundation,
least interesting person
you
on the
will
team
have an
right
army
now.
that makes nations tremble.
Alright then, fine, whatever. It's sort of doing that thing where it's like, tell, don't show. And it's like, your companions big you the fuck up and make you seem like this really important dude. But everyone around you, like, you're not actually doing anything. You're not giving impassioned speeches and being a badass all in view of the Inquisition. I guess maybe stories are being told about us because we're basically considered the second coming of fucking Andraste. But I don't know, I would like to see myself doing some more fucking heroic feats, as opposed to just hearing about them from the dudes who follow me the entire time. Like, it's dumb. Dumb. Oh well, thoughts on my inner circle? Oh man, we can ask a hell of a lot here.
You must have some feelings about our friends.
Madame Vivian only allied with the Inquisition because she knows it will bring her power.
Oh, I know, but she's hot, so...
Poisonous snakes are often the most beautiful.
Hey, he agrees, but, you know, I didn't say anything about poison. What's he only gonna talk about?
You must have some
Vivian?
feelings about our friends.
Madame Vivian.
He only gives a fuck about Vivian.
The most poisonous
What the hell?
snakes are often
He probably
the most
hasn't noticed that anyone else is even here, huh? And I can't say I blame you. What about our cause?
What do you think of the Inquisition?
Nah, he wants everyone to die. Just let it happen.
Restoring order is a goal I support wholeheartedly. But that's not the end of it, is it? Not by a half. The Lady Seeker believes we are restoring the Chantry. Others say it needs reform. I don't know where you stand on the matter, and I'll admit I haven't made up my mind either.
I'd quite like it to just explode, to be honest. I kind of feel bad supporting it. But oh well. Thoughts on the war?
What do you think
Pretty
about all this
great,
trouble
isn't
with
it?
the mages and Templars?
Looking at it from where we stand, it seems inevitable. But that could be hindsight. How many of us actually saw it coming? Either way, I don't think the Chantry will ever recover.
Well, let's hope not. What about Haven? Like where we're living? Because I don't. It's kind of a shithole.
War camp that was once a pilgrim's refuge. It's the state of the world, though, isn't it? Holy ground turned into a battlefield. Pity about that temple. Would have been nice to see it.
Yeah, I guess it's kind of a very important place for your order. I wonder if they know that... Yeah, they must know that the hero of Ferelden was the one who discovered it and everything, right? Thoughts on my advisor?
What do you think of my advice?
I bet you hate Leliana.
Cullen. He's got the look of a man who's been through too much.
Or
He's
one
seen
that
the
is just
best
going
and
through a
worst
lot of
humanity,
chemotherapy.
And I think he still struggles with where that leaves him. Still, I trust him to watch my back.
I don't know why they made just Cullen such a milky, pale bastard. He doesn't look intimidating at all. He just looks diseased. It's really sad. Like he's a walking iron deficiency. Can we ask about others, or are you just going to go for Cullen every time?
Leliana.
Oh, okay, cool.
Nice. Also a little frightening, but mostly nice.
Mostly frightening, really. No one's watching.
You're not saying that for my benefit, are you? Are you so certain you're being watched?
Are you so certain we aren't? I don't want to wake up with a blade in my kidneys if I can help it.
Why would she aim for the kidneys? You've got slightly more important organs than that, my friend. Thoughts on the rest of my advice?
What do you think of my advice?
Maybe it's just randomized?
Liliana seems nice.
I'm gonna keep asking until we get some other
What do you
thoughts.
think of Josephine's
There you go, it is just
craftier
randomized.
than you'd expect. The Inquisition could not have picked a better ambassador.
I do actually think she's really, really interesting. I can't wait to learn more. Thoughts on my inner circle?
must have some
Maybe
feelings
won't
about
just
our
keep
friends.
talking about Vivienne?
Madame Viv. the
I
most
don't
poisonous
believe that is all you
there
can
must
say.
be. Sarah doesn't know
There
who she
you
is
go.
or what she wants. Doesn't even care.
Ow. That was fucking straight up. Jesus, you hate her, don't you?
You must have
But then
some
again,
feelings about
so
our
do I.
friends.
Madame Vivi.
Why
the
is-
most poisonous.
Talk to me about Cassandra, one of the more interesting ones.
See the
Varric?
stories
There you
Varric's
go.
been writing. His descriptions of me are colourful, to say the least.
Whereas you were kind of the most grey-scale man I have ever met. I really liked you when we first fucking spoke, but you just seem... I don't know, maybe it's this world-weary warden, maybe that is his personality. But unfortunately right now, it's sort of leaving him as a bit of a personality vacuum that is only cool out on the field. He just seems... I don't know, he doesn't have a personality right now, and I hope
We
that
should return to our
changes.
duties.
As you wish. You are, after all, in charge.
Well, we always got... Yeah, there's always room for a world-weary veteran. I like that archetype when it's done really well, but it's currently not done really well. Why is he just walking off into the sunset? Okay, that's better. Tactician's Renewal. What does that do? Oh, okay. So it's just the equivalent of... Why is this one so cheap? It's the same thing, it just... Whatever, that just allows us to respec. We're not going to do that, though. I mean, I kind of like where we're going so far. Ain't amazing, and at some point I imagine we will need to respec, because I've gone all the way down Subterfuge with no points in any kind of actual combat capabilities. So we'll have to change that eventually, but I don't know, I'm sure we'll have enough points to be relatively decent, right? Wow, that was the most generic line I've ever heard. That is sort of the entire point of the game, you know? Yeah, nothing new in the special shipments. Let's make our way, if I can even learn to walk, that would probably be a good start, to the war room, please. Let's gather around the campfire. Except not, because that would burn our entire fucking civilization to the ground. Memories of the Grey, huh? Emperor de Leon artifacts. Falomaya artifacts. Western approach hinterland. I gotta go back to the hinterlands. We'll do it another time. Eventually I need to go to Redcliffe. I'm done with the fucking hinterlands for a while. I would really rather you didn't.
Take these injury reports to
Like, really rather you didn't. Who hangs out back here? Is this Vivienne? Maybe she'll have something new to say? Let's find out.
Yes?
Any chance we might just do it
you
again?
think that You and I might someday.
God, he's so awkward.
see how that-
Yes. No banging for us. So sad. This is with Cullen. Cullen seems to have taken a shine to us, but literally no one else. Hey, Josephine, anything new here?
Would like to know why you need so much death row to do my job.
It's just anything to report. I don't think we need to ask that.
Tell him that, enchanter. I'm not an enchanter. I'm an apprentice. Just please tell Adon I need that death root.
I have creature research
If you
items.
find anything, please.
Can you not? Can you just not put in more than one of the same item? Then why does it let me pick up more than one of the same item?
Things. We're putting them to good use.
Just wondering if I can ask you about specific, like, groups of enemies. No, whatever, okay. To be fair, you had a lot of dialogue for a random character who just sort of doesn't join us in anything important, so I will, I'll take that. It seems like there's so much effort put into certain areas, and then, well, I say certain areas. Put in certain areas at specific points, and then just zero fucking effort for, like, several hours of gameplay, and then, oh, a little bit of effort again, and then no. Only in certain areas. I mean, the gameplay's fun, it's really great. I just wish, I want more character things. I need more character work to be done. Feels like it was mostly put on our original companions, meaning Cassandra, Varric, and I was about to say Solus, not Solus. Solus is cool in Haven, but incredibly boring out on the field. Ooh, Inquisition perks. Hell yeah, more dialogue for me. No, that's not what I wanted. Nobility, knowledge, or arcane? Let's go with nobility. I think it'll be... Ooh, sterling reputation. Oh, merchants just pay more for sellage. Okay. Merchants we are to offer a 10% discount. That's cool. Oh, rare and valuable raw material. That's kind of cool. You do... I like this. But we will get nobility knowledge, please, because that makes my codex entry finding even fucking better as well. I don't know what happens when we... how do we get Inquisition perks? Where do they come from? Is it just from leveling, or what? I don't know. Red Jenny, the Inquisition needs bees. Jar of bees grenade. Yay. That's cool, isn't it? Yay. We have received weapon plans and located an apiary to supply us. When the idea was presented, the beekeeper tented his fingers and sneered, "Of course!" Quite disturbing. I don't understand. But whatever. Our champions of the just must just be the Templars, huh? Yeah, I don't think I want to do that. The cult of Andraste, however, anything to do with the cult I'm absolutely down for. It's incredible how many passages remained undiscovered even after the Chantry's arrival. And they scoured every inch of these mountains for years in search of anything related to the sacred ashes? The cult didn't build all of this. It was here long before. And who knows how many years it would take to find it all. Of the new passages uncovered during the search, most were long, empty, or contained goods far beyond salvage. A few, however, yielded some artifacts of interest, and one evidently contained strange runes we have yet to translate. If we can find someone capable of doing so, they might prove of use. Okay, then. I wonder if that's all to do with agents and stuff. The secrets of Andraste! The runes discovered in the mountain passage during the recent search are a type never seen before, neither Tevinter nor Elven, and perhaps dating back to the time of Andraste herself. There are few who might be able to translate the script, and the benefit of doing so is unknown. We have agents with magical knowledge and the means to acquire texts. Let us work on this ourselves. Or have Josephine do it. I know of several Antivan scholars who can be discreet. They would happily translate the runes for us. Go for it, Josephine. There we go. But is it... why did the Antivan scholars know of Ferelden ancient runes? I don't know. I don't even know if that's going to work out, but oh well. We have another report over here, the drop and grab. Don't even remember what this is, but it got us influence. The papers received from Sarah's friends document a Lord's sabotage of his rival's marriage. Quite the scandalous affair. Very useful in playing our influence. Truth or dare the Imperial Court. That doesn't sound smart. Utilize the Grey Warden treaties. What do you mean busy? Whatever, I'm not going to read it if we're busy. We'll do that eventually, I guess. The Chantry remains. The confrontation with Mother Havara in the Valrio market had the desired effect. To a point, the Chantry's condemnation of the Inquisition was lost amid a flurry of speculation over the actions of Lord Seeker Lucius, as well as a divide in the opinions of the remaining Chantry clerics. There are, however, clerics still loudly denouncing the Herald of Andraste. The Inquisition could leave them to their Chantry speeches, but dealing with them before the Chantry elects a new divine could be of benefit. These clerics were not at the Conclave for a reason. They all have the secrets and weaknesses that we should exploit. We should send a contingent of Inquisition soldiers to the Grand Cathedral. They can offer protection, and their visibility will remind the clerics that they are not out of our reach. Or she would be way better. A delicate hand is needed. We should focus on the clerics who can be swayed, make their voices louder than those who oppose us. That's actually really, really smart. So we're going to wait for her, as we normally always do. Josephine is just way fucking better for some reason. Truth or dare, the Imperial Court. A letter addressed to Vivienne lies openly on the table. A note has been added to the top, which reads, Josephine, darling, you should take care of this, V. Oh, sorry, you should take care of this, V. My dearest Vivienne. Who's it from? Vicomte Elodie de Moreau. Oh, sorry, Vicomtesse. Oh god, I have to do another Orlesian female accent. Fuck it. My dearest Vivienne, you cannot have heard the shocking allegations against the Inquisition, or surely you would never have been seen with them. Allow me, as a friend, to open your eyes. People are saying that Divine Justinia is indeed alive, but that the Inquisition, her closest advisors and most trusted servants, have orchestrated all this chaos on her orders. That it was the Seeker Pentagast and Sister Nightingale who sabotaged the conclave in order to eliminate opposition within the Chantry and cut off the edge of the Mage Rebellion and Templars in a single stroke. To save your reputation, you must escape this acquaintance immediately. Of deepest concern, Viscountess Elodie de Moreau. Liliana, proving the Divine's death would just be used against us. We need to find the source of this rumor. Oh my god. Oh, okay, I thought that took her an hour and something, but no, it takes 14 with Liliana. We need the support of the nobles to combat this rumor. I can arrange a few key visits, or send you to just fuck things up. We can't prove the Divine is dead, but we could escort people to the crater to see it for themselves. Jesus Christ, Cullen, no one wants to see this. We need Josephine for everything. Like, I don't want to do it. I don't want to send anyone other than Josephine to do the things that Josephine does way better. I don't think that makes sense, right? Like, if she does it way faster, then we should allow her to do it. Plus people literally said, Josephine, darling, you should take care of this, so I will allow that to happen. We did get ourselves a jar of bees. Yay! Which I think Sarah just likes it whenever we do any war table for Friends of Red Jenny. So, sure. I'm still so down about what they did about Red Jenny. The more I say it, the more I think about it, the more I'm just like, fuck me. Why would you do this, Inquisition? Fucking why? But whatever. Let's talk to Sarah one more time and ask her about Blackwall.
Something on?
Any thoughts about our allies?
What do you think about the people who have gathered?
Again with your people. Right, which ones?
Tell me about Blackwall.
Any thoughts about Warden Blackwall?
He's too good, right? Like to see him out of that uniform. Not like that.
Why? What other reasons are there? Is it just the playing on the fact that you like to steal people's clothes? That's your biggest character trait, isn't it? You like naked people.
Good, right?
Okay.
I'll be here.
Bye. That's really cool. Thanks. At least the fucking bard songs are glorious. Except I've nearly heard every one of them, or at least I'm nearly halfway, and we're only a little bit into the game, which is sad, but oh well. It is still stunning. Are you just constantly writing songs about the Inquisition? I want to hear just, Thedas tavern songs, as opposed to all of them being about me. Whatever. Listen, do you actually do anything?
Oh, Maker, you were him. You were the herald of Andraste, and you were sent to shame.
We spoke together before, you know. I mean, if you want to believe that, fucking believe it.
Friend of the Inquisition all, and I'm Flissa. Can I get you a drink?
I've not spoken to you before? I'm actually Dalish.
I'm not from an alienage. I'm Dalish.
Oh, right, of course, because of the things on your face.
Vaseline or Valacin, you bitch. God damn it. The things.
Soldiers needed a place to unwind, so Liliana brought me in to set up a tavern. Nothing fancy, but it's safer for the soldiers than looking for trouble in some village.
You didn't seem to say any of this last time, right? I'm pretty damn sure I spoke to you. I remember hearing your Welsh voice. How do you know Liliana?
You said Liliana asked you to run an Inquisition tavern. How did you meet?
Dumb luck, mainly.
She also says she's not a bitch for that. She just doesn't understand, and it's kind of
When I had
adorable.
interesting gossip, I'd pass word to Liliana. Sometimes it was helpful. She asked if I wanted to own my own tavern, and I said yes. I didn't realize she meant this.
What else could she have possibly meant?
What can you tell
Also,
me about
you are
Sarah?
just running a tavern. That's not really having to do anything Inquisition-y.
Making potions and tending to the wounded as best he can. Harris is the Inquisition smith. Whatever he can make you, Thren the quartermaster can probably find. And for anything fancier, you can try buying from Segrit. His prices are...
I think we've actually already heard this one, but oh well.
Oh, there's also Minave. She studies beasts and things, as I understand.
I don't actually know what she accomplishes yet, though. Like,
Bye.
I know we just do more damage to beasts and things, but I want to know why. I want to hear about the new techniques and stuff, but oh well. This game is development hell. I gotta give them some kind of fucking leeway and slack, right? But still, I don't know. The square anus of this beast here. What actually is it? Oh god, I don't even... Oh, okay, I thought all of that was its head, and it looked a lot stranger to me, but no, it's just a big sexy Mabari. Fair enough. I hope we get a Mabari. I can't believe it's the first Dragon Age game where I haven't had a Mabari forever. And I miss him. Not that they've always been the same Mabari, but you know what I mean. Alright, let's go. Let's make our way to the Storm Coast. At last, we can finally go somewhere that isn't the hinterlands that probably lets us go places, as opposed to Valrio that was sort of just like, you know, 2 feet of nice palace or nice, beautiful, very, very, very rich area. Memories of the Great. No, I don't care about that. I just want to. I want to know a little bit more about the Storm Coast, but I guess I can't ask. Varric's coming. Oh, you know what? We're coming to a new place. That kind of makes me want to bring my OGs. Plus, I don't know how scary this place is going to be. Maybe we will need Solus. Vivienne just does too much damage to ever leave her behind. At some point, I should bring Sarah. Now is not that time. You're sort of just... For me, you're sort of like the generic human male in every Mass Effect game. Like, you know, I think I took Jacob out on like 2 missions ever in Mass Effect 2. I never took James on a mission except for his loyalty mission in Mass Effect 3. Never took Kaiden in Mass Effect 1. You are that. Except they weren't annoying. They were just boring. You're somehow worse than boring. But maybe I'll end up liking you. I probably will. I think I disliked PB at first in Andromeda. Though I can't remember now. Let's bring Blackwall. Because I thought that we like Cassandra. And she's sort of the... I think we sort of should have Cassandra almost constantly. Because she is the mouthpiece of the Inquisition for us. When I fuck up, she will fix my fuck-ups. I don't think Blackwall can do that. Maybe I'll leave Varric behind. And we'll take Blackwall instead. Does that work out? Is that an okay party lineup? I mean, I cover the rogue areas, so I can do all the lockpicking and everything. I think it works. Yeah, let's go. Oh yeah, I forgot. Endless loading times. Wonder if we're gonna get, the Templar Order End of a Court. I won't be able to read it in time, but I want to know more about the things. I should just jump into the Codex, because that is one of the things that this game is doing fantastically. Is fleshing out the lore.
Your worship.
It's you again? Why is it always you?
I would have
it's raining this hard and you've got 1 raindrop on your head.
Delayed.
How so?
Maybe it's just an albino skin
bandits
tag.
Operating in the area. They know the terrain, and our small party has had trouble going up against them. Some of our soldiers went to speak with their leader. Haven't heard back though.
Well, I'll look into it. Please don't be cooking my men, Qunari. Please, I wanted to like you.
I'll do what I can to find our people.
Thank you, your worship. That's a relief.
Why do you keep calling me your worship?
An exact location for the bandits.
I'm not worth worshipping.
Search farther down the beach. With all this fuss, we haven't been able to conduct a proper search for the wardens either. Well, good luck, and enjoy the sea air. I hear it's good for the soul.
Doesn't fucking feel like it. Now imagine I'm gonna get attacked by some kind of kraken at every turn.